everywhere on this show. Meg Thee Stallion had ass. Alondra had ass. Huda had ass. Chelley don't really got no ass. It was somebody else that had ass. And just jiggling asses all on Peacock Network. Welcome to another episode of the That's Scary with Melanie P podcast. Let's cut to the chase, child. Love Island Season 7. Y'all, I literally just finished watching the last episode and I'm looking like a hot mess in the bed, so y'all ain't gonna see me. However, I want to do a quick little recap of my quick little thoughts of Huda and Jeremiah from the last episode, and then I want to get into tonight's episode. Now, what I will say, tonight's episode gave me joy, tears, but more so joy. It felt really good finally seeing the contestants like have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really goes to show how one or two spoiled freaking apples can ruin a bunch. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing everybody happy. I love seeing the energy. I just loved it. All right, so let's back up a little bit. Let's back it on up. Now, going into this episode, we had, what's his name? Cowboy Taylor, Huda, Hurricane Huda, and Big Booty Alondra having a quick conversation. Now, obviously, just to kind of back up a little bit, my quick thoughts on Huda and Jeremiah in just that previous episode. Here is the thing. Hurricane Huda, girl, I had a level of secondhand embarrassment for you. Like, you showed narcissism, you showed gaslighter, you showed toxicity, you took an L for the girls. At some point sooner than later, your pride should have kicked in. Your emotional intelligence should have kicked in. You calling Jeremiah a bitch and like all this stuff, girl, I'm not here for it. I was not here for the toxicity that was spewing from Huda. Huda crashed out, but I can't even give her crash out because crash out to me is too lenient. Calling that man a bitch, comparing him to all the other men, like, you almost gave abuser. Like, you gave very much abusive energy and it was too much, and you should have grabbed a hold of yourself way before you did. You know what I'm saying? The crashing out was too much. You just made a fool of yourself, and it's going to take a lot of, I don't know, like backpedaling and pussy popping in the most positive way to get America and the villa to like you again. And I do think that you did a good job of it in this episode. She needs some therapy because it's really a red, like what color is brighter than red? I don't know. It's a red flag that someone that you've known for that short amount of time could give you that kind of energy. Someone that you've known for that short amount of time, you done screwed in the house. You already got one kid. It's no shade. I'm just keeping it a buck. You already have one child. You don't seem to be with that child's father. At the end of the day, I'm not here for you sleeping with that man and then crashing out. It's just ridiculous. Do better. I thought it was very interesting how Ace was mad that he chose her, so that was interesting. Quick little recap on the couples. The new couples are Chelley and Ace. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna go through this really quick because I want to get into tonight's episode, but tonight's episode gave me the validation that I needed, that I don't feel like Chelley is safe with Ace. I don't feel like Chelley is safe with Ace. I feel like Ace is going to play our girl and I'm not here for it. And I think deep down Chelley knows, and I'm not here for the yo-yo. He's given Christopher Columbus, he's given Dora the Explorer. You know what I'm saying? Like he stay wanting to explore. I'm not here for it. He stay wanting to explore. He cannot commit. And like I thought, the next bombshell that walked in, he was going to go that way, and he did it in this episode. Okay. Alondra and Taylor, I don't know how I feel. I feel like, okay, it's giving me Serena and Cordell vibes, because in a positive and good way. The Serena and the Cordell vibes that it's giving me is that, you know, he's a skinny dude. He doesn't really give, big masculine energy. He's a goofball. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not giving mature. But he's wearing on me. I find it a red flag that they're not very physical and touchy. Like, one thing that I heard somebody say that I think we really need to remember is that these people they're in the house with this person 24/7. So it is kind of giving a little bit of an escalated romance, right? So that doesn't give you the right to sleep with him, Huda, okay, or go crazy, Huda. But it is a little bit of, I'll give you points for escalating feelings. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give you that. But with that being said, I just don't think that Taylor is giving me confidence in his stability to be in a relationship with our girl. Moving on. Austin and Amaya. Now, Amaya is hyper. And Amaya gets on my nerves. I'm sorry. Like, Amaya is very hyper. I could tell in the conversation that she had with Austin at the top of tonight's episode that it was a lot. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, but in like the first couple of minutes of tonight's episode, she was talking so much and he looked so drained by her talking to him. And she is very, very drastically different from Chelley. Like, Chelley has demure, classy, fun. She gives a calming energy, but she's still fun. Amaya gives a rat, or like, a gnat. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to say that because that sounds negative, but she gives just whatever annoying animal that you can think of that's really, really cute, but they're still annoying. You know what I'm saying? That's what she gives. And I don't think that her and Austin would be a match. I think that she's going to get on his nerves, and we're already starting to see that. Sierra and Nick, I just feel like there's nobody else. There's nobody else as of now. We see on tonight's episode that he looking at that girl. I don't know if that girl is truly his type. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she's going to end up being with either the Spanish dude who's with Hannah, or Jeremiah. Or shit, damn near Ace. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she would like Ace though. But as for Sierra and Nick, I don't know. Very, very safe choice. Lastly, Jeremiah and the new girl. I can't think of her name. God forgive me. I'll put her name on the screen, obviously, because I'm not on the screen. That girl bores the mother F out of me. She truly is just somebody that is just there, and he's gonna get to know. But I believe when Jeremiah said that I think her name is Isabella, isn't his type, I believe it. Tonight's episode, she was stiff as a board, light as a feather, and stiff as a board, literally. And I agree with Huda. Like, she is just the safe choice for now, because who else is he gonna choose? There's literally no other option, period, point blank. Jeremiah, he ain't innocent. Here's the thing. If Huda was a smart woman and she played her cards right, she really truly could have made America truly hate him. But she was so emotionally out of whack and so emotionally didn't have it together that her psychoticness totally negated and X'd out his piece of the toxicity of their relationship. It took all the shine off of him and put it all on her. She kept talking about America hating her. Like, she got a lot going on and she really, really needs therapy, and she just gives like toxicity. And I hate to go back to her, but I don't like how belittling she was to him and comparing him to other men. She's the kind of woman that gives not safe, and she's a liability. I feel like she will truly put a man in a situation where he got to fight for her or fight a man, and it don't take all that, but she's pushing it. She needs help. She needs therapy. Okay, fast mother freaking forward to tonight's episode. Again, loved it down. Huda coming in yet again and talking and interrupting Isabella. Is that her name? Isabella? Interrupting Jeremiah. She's so, listen, what do they say? She's so unmemorable. I don't even remember her name, to be honest with you. But, here comes Huda. Here comes Hurricane Huda walking in on Jeremiah and Isabella. I hope that's her name. And this girl is really trying, like, I feel like this is her last dish effort to basically gaslight and love bomb this man to make him change his mind. Like, this is her last bit effort. And here's the thing. I believe that this has worked for her in the past. This has worked for her in the past, to a certain point, you know, bullying a man, belittling a man into doing what she wants him to do. It's obviously has worked for her in some type of way in the past. And so she's trying it here, but thank God it did not work. Her looking at him crying, you know, she was really hoping that this last ditch effort was going to give, you're right, let me cry too and take you back. In a perfect world. And you know what this also gave me? This also kind of gave her nail in the coffin to America to not like her, because you in here, girl, and you done put the house in the rest. You have, like, you are given toxicity that Taylor done told your black ass, I don't know what she is, black ass, white ass, whatever. He done told you to keep away from Jeremiah, and the first chance you get, you go right towards Jeremiah. And I did not like how Huda talked to Taylor whenever Taylor tried to tell her to leave, but Taylor's so goofy. He does not give man, and you know, no shade. This is no shade. But Taylor gives, you know, one of the girls. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's just giving no sexuality, no nothing when it comes to Alondria. Anyway, so she was looking for, she didn't have any accountability at all in this conversation. And I truly feel like Jeremiah peeps the game at this point. Like, I think he is dumb enough to allow her talk game to get him back. But the fact that she's so blatantly not taking accountability for all the shit that she's caused in this house, and to him, and calling that man a bitch, I don't feel like I've heard her apologize for that yet. And that bothers me and my homegirls. I do not like that, girl. If you would have just went in there and said, you know what, hey, really quick, here's how you could have got him and Isabella. I would never have asked Isabella to leave and let me get your seat, because you know what that gives? I want your seat so bad. I'm so desperate. And this is pick me. I never used the word pick me, but this is giving pick me. I'm toxic, pick me. What she should have did is she should have walked in there and said, excuse me, Isabella, I just want to thank you again for, you know, helping me stay here. Jeremiah, Isabella, I want you guys to know that I'm not going to get in your way. We didn't work. It's okay. I'm ready to move on. I really wish you guys the best. That's what you should have did, girl. That's what you should have did. But instead, you holding this man tight, thinking that this man is going to kiss you. I was so embarrassed, girl. You lost all your value. You have no value to this man because you are so on his dick that you have no value. There's no chase you. Everywhere we turn, you're there, and not in a good way. And one thing I know about a man is that once you start annoying a man, and you're annoying a man, I don't care if you are Thee Stallion. I don't care if you are, you know, whoever. When you start being a nag and an annoyance and more of a problem than you are a fix to a man, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. When it's a wrap, it's a wrap. All right. So then we move on, and I do like how the girls kind of pulled Huda to the side and told her, you know, Sierra told her, hey girl, I wasn't sure if I was going to pick you. I know I'm jumping around, but she said, you know, I wasn't sure if I was going to pick you. Sierra has been very upfront about, listen, like, we are not going to save her again. We are not going to bring this toxicity to this house voluntarily. We saved her once. This is her 9 lives. It's a wrap. And she said that to her face. And so for that, I respect Sierra, period, point blank. The men and the women are over it, and you need to reclaim your crown queen. Now, again, Isabella, and I hope I'm saying that girl name right, Lord, but dry. Mayonnaise, dry, overcooked, dry turkey thighs, boring, sleepy. Like, I want her out of here. I hate to say that. You know, she She looks much older than everybody in the face. Her body's great, but she's boring and 100% not Jeremiah's type. She bores me. I do see in the preview for the next episode that her and the new guy kind of kick it off and they kiss. Side note, I don't think that the new guy is going to feel Huda the way she wants him to. And with all the shit I talked about her, I still want her to win because I want Jeremiah to, even though she's toxic for some sick reason, I don't know if it's just a girl code, I really want her to win. Side note, I did not mention this in the beginning. It is really crazy how quickly Hannah got over, what's the dude's name? The Beans dude, Mr. Bean. It is so crazy how quickly Hannah got over Mr. Bean. No shade to me, to nobody, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. And I gotta really kind of get over with these disclaimers. But Hannah gives me hoe vibes. Hannah really gives me hoe vibes. I'm not even gonna cap with you. The way she was kissing Mr. Bean, kissing this new basketball player dude, I don't know his name, and she just gives hoe vibes. It just is what it is. She just gives me hoe vibes. And I really think that the new girl who came in tonight is gonna take her man, and rightfully so. They look better together. It is what it is. Back to Isabella, girl. She just really, Isabella is just so boring and dry and just a waste of space. And again, I think I was saying that, she looks like she will be the speed of the new guy. I want some more guy candy, some more guy options for her. One thing that Megan Thee Stallion said that was so true about the night is that, damn, who the girl smile. Like, okay, girl, like, I mean, and I keep talking about Huda, but it's just like, you are so dumb. You're making such a fool out of yourself. Like, where is your pride? Where is your value in yourself? Where is your security in yourself? It's so weird how you can just be somebody's fool on national TV. Like you're making a fool out of yourself on one of the biggest shows in America and outside of America. Like, you're making a huge fool out of yourself. And I'm just very much flabbergasted. I'm very much flabbergasted at the fact that it took her so long to calm her happy ass down. Like, she truly needs therapy. Fast forward. I found it interesting when Chelley asked Olandria about the physicality between her and Taylor. She talked about how her and Ace, they were kissing, blah, 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 blah. And I don't know what it is, but Olandria seems to be blinded by the lack of chemistry, physical chemistry, in my opinion, between her and Taylor. I get that people are a slow burn, and look, I could really be wrong because all the shit that I said on this first review turned out to be wrong. I could be wrong, but. And I could also be wrong because just like with Serena and Cordell, they didn't have a lot of physicality, but they ended up winning and being together. So I could really be wrong. And I think this could be given truly a Cordell and Serena vibe. It was so crazy to me that when Sierra pulled Huda to the side to just remind her, girl, like, listen, I wasn't sure if I was going to vote for you because I wasn't sure if you was going to come right back here with the same BS. And I wasn't sure. Again, I give her full props for saying that to her face and just not behind her back. But she's sitting there, Huda is sitting there lurking and staring at Jeremiah and Isabella. And it's just like, girl, I really want to come through the screen and just slap the shit out of her and be like, girl, have some pride in yourself. Like, stop looking like a fool, girl. You are making a fool of yourself on this platform, and it's really awful. Here's the thing, tonight's episode was really, really good. I feel like nothing really stood out. Again, I did love I love the happiness. I found myself smiling watching the TV, just watching Meg Thee Stallion. First of all, ass. Okay, can we talk about ass? Ass everywhere on this show. Meg Thee Stallion had ass. Alondra had ass. Huda had ass. Chelley don't really got no ass. It was somebody else that had ass. Just jiggling asses all on Peacock Network. Like, Meg Thee Stallion was so right when she said, "Is Peacock gonna let all this ass jiggle on this network?" America certainly got their money's worth with shit, these asses jiggling like water. Oh, Laundria, girl, Megan Stallion was right. Like, literally drop the routine. But I'm certain it's genetics because, you know, my ass moves like that too. So I truly get it. And it is genetics. I love too how Megan Stallion was all for Team Chelley and Olandria. Like, I loved it. I love that. Like, I love seeing them holding hands together. Like, it was really giving Black girls unite in my opinion. You know, I was sitting there thinking, when Meg Thee Stallion came in, for some reason, and please don't come from you, Barb, but for some reason, I was thinking, I wonder how Nicki Minaj would have been in this situation. Meg Thee Stallion was so personable. She was so cool. It's just like, she is such a talented, multi-talented girly. I just thought she was so personable and welcoming, and she fit in so well with the Islanders and on the show, and as a personality, she was very, very personable. And kudos to Meg. I find myself being a Meg Thee Stallion fan. I don't know if it's because we got the same body. Like, legit got the same body. You know, I just need to like which I'm about to do, y'all. I'm about to really like suction out some of this fat off my stomach, you know, whatever. But other than that, we have like the same body with the same height, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But I love how she was just very personable and cool, and I was really, really feeling it. I love it down. One other thing I want to point out in this episode was motherfucking Ace got on my motherfucking nerves because he not gonna do right by Chelley, man. Like, I get that it's a game. I get that it's a game. I get it. I mean, you know, a game. But at the end of the day, you are here to find a connection. And it's like, first of all, you overdid it when it came to Meg Thee Stallion, in my opinion. I peeped Chelley's face when he started overdoing it with her, and then as soon as they even mentioned a new bombshell, he's the first one, Dora the Explorer, ready to explore and explore the freaking U.S. and take it from the Indians. Like, that's what it's giving. Like, we get that you want to explore, but I'm just tired of you doing Chelley like that. You know, he to me is love bombing. Like, because he'll do all these love bombing type things, cook her breakfast, have this, have that. He don't want to see her with nobody else, and he want her for himself. But then as soon as something else appears to look even possibly like, you know, good to him, now he want to explore. He want to be Dora the Explorer. Maybe because him and Dora the Explorer resemble each other. I don't know, but I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And I think that Chelley really peaked it. But here's the thing. Chelley, unlike Huda, is smart enough to not nag about it and to not like put him on blast the way Huda would. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is a game. This is truly checkers, is not chess. Unfortunately, men and women dating is checkers and not chess, period, point blank. And it makes me kind of sad. But yeah, I didn't like that. I love the new bombshells. The guy, he giving thick, you know, I love a thick daddy. So he's giving thick daddy vibes. I feel like he's gonna connect with Isabella. Mind you, did y'all notice how Isabella did not do the twerk competition? And I want to know the tea behind that. I've never really seen a competition to where somebody don't participate. And I think there's something behind that. I could see her not twerking and not having the twerking abilities, you know what I'm saying? So I could see that, but to me, Chelley didn't have the twerking abilities either, you know, to be honest with you, which is why she lost. But for some reason, Isabella did not twerk, and she just looked so boring and dry in some of those scenes. If you kind of go back and look at tonight's episode, Thursday night's episode, it's something about her that just really seems off to me. I don't know, just dry mayonnaise. But anyway, y'all, tell me what you think. I'm here for the new bombshells. I see the new girl going with Puerto Rican Poppy basketball player that's currently with Hannah and Jeremiah. I see Ace trying to tap in, which I hope not, because I'm gonna have to get you, Ace. I'm trying, but I'm gonna have to get you. And then I see the boy, but I'm gonna tell you who I would like to see together. I ain't gonna lie. Huda and Hannah's man. Huda and Hannah's man is who I would kind of like to see. But honestly, if I had to guess, I don't think that Huda has no more hope in this house with any man, because her history precedes herself. It really, really does. Now, because she got the body yaddy yaddy and the face yaddy yaddy, it might win, because if you remember, Ace originally wanted her. So for some reason, I get a vibe that she's used to being with black men or men closer to the blacker persuasion. So I could see a black dude, or a black-esque dude, you know, wifing her up, which I would love to see. But I don't know. I know she killed that damn twerk challenge shit on some sex shit. That's why she got that kid. Child, I don't know. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think of tonight's episode. Do you feel like Hurricane Huda is now a category 1 and no longer a category 6 storm? Like, do you think that? Because I was proud of her for looking good as hell in that bathing suit and coming out and giving. We know that Jeremiah is looking. He don't want mayonnaise. He wants soul food, rice and peas, period, point blank. So I want her to just really win, unfortunately. But anyway, let me know what y'all think, and I will see you in the next episode. Wait, before I finish, Taylor in that dance routine. Now, if I remember correctly, Taylor was 22 some years old. It's something wrong with him. When he was up there twerking and dancing and making them faces, it was really weird, and it kind of scares me. Like, but again, that's how Cordell was. Very, very quirky and dorky. And now Cordell look fine as hell to me. He look fine. He on his business, child. He making his money. He got his brand deal. So I don't know. But Taylor, I had to say that, y'all. Anyway, I'll see you on the next episode.